Bonjour à tous, my name is Marion Buricatu. I am a French artist and I lived here in the United States since 2001. This video is about art and how to impress your friends and family at the museum with 3 easy facts.
So here is the question you're asking me. Why is the symbolism of the colors red, blue and black are so important in art? Well, merci for asking this question, and the answer is very simple. The thing is that the meaning of colors change through time, and it's very useful to know them to understand a painting, because I would say the colors are the language of the painting. This is half of the understanding of a painting. Here is the marriage procession painted in 1623. It is at the Worcester Art Museum, and everybody in this painting is dressed in red, blue and black. Okay, before we start with the 3 facts, I want to remind you something that is very important about colors. Every colors have a positive and a negative symbolism, and in history this fluctuates. Sometimes the positive symbolism is more important than the negative one, and sometimes it's just the opposite. The negative symbolism is more important than the positive symbolism. But don't forget that these 2 symbolisms are always there. Okay, the other thing I want you to remember is that trends in colors last centuries. They are very, very slow to change, still now. And one last thing I want you to remember when I'm going to explain about colors is that I am talking about the history of colors in the Western world, which means that it's completely different, for example, in the Asian world. This applies to the Western world. Okay, fact number 1. The red color, from power to lust. In the antiquity, the Middle Age and the Renaissance, red was the favorite color. As you can see on this painted replica of Augustus' statue, it was mostly painted in red because we think that this was the favorite color. Red at that time represented power, strength and the blood of Christ. And yes, the blood of Christ was a very positive symbolism. In the Renaissance, the Pope is dressed in red. Nowadays, he is dressed in white, but the cardinals are still dressed in red. Then, what happened? The Protestant Reform in the 16th century. The Protestant Reform, what happened is that red is not anymore the favorite color. For the Protestant, red is associated with Catholicism and is an immoral color. Then, since the French and the American Revolution in the 1780s, the negative symbolism is more important for the red. For example, now red means revolution, as you can see in this propaganda flyer for Stalin. But it also means passion and lust, as shown in this painting by Toulouse-Lautrec in 1894. For example, let's take the example of this American expression, a red flag. That is not a positive thing. You know, when you say, you know, this is a red flag, that means that this is not, it's a warning, it's not good. Well, nowadays, red is the least favorite color. Only 8% of the population prefers red. Okay, fact number 2, blue, the favorite color. Probably the only color who does not really have a negative symbolism. Blue symbolism appeared late in history. It appeared late in the Middle Ages. Before that, it didn't have a lot of symbolism. It was not really present. And until late in the Middle Ages, red, black and white are the 3 main colors until the 12th century. So then, 12th century, what happened? Blue becomes the color of the sky, probably and certainly due to technological innovation that suddenly makes blues much more luminous and brighter. So it can become the color of the sky. And if it's the color of the sky, what does that mean? It means it's the color of a light. And if it's the color of light, it means it's a divine color. And if it's a divine color, who is going to wear it? The Virgin Mary. As shown on this picture, and this picture is at the Worcester Art Museum. Then after being the color of the Virgin Mary, it's going to become the color of the kings and of the nobility. During the Reformation, blue sided with black and became a moral color. It's still the same now. Blue has become the color of unity and agreement. For example, the European flag, as you can see. It's also a quiet, calm color. Blue has become a reasonable and a conservative color. Check out the photography here of the 3 US presidents. They are all dressed in blue. Can you imagine a serious person dressed in red nowadays? That wouldn't happen. Okay, it's also a cool color. But don't forget, blue is the favorite color. More than 50% of the population prefers blue. Now, fact number 3, black, from hell to elegance. Okay, black is like red. This is one of these colors that has a strong negative and positive symbolism that keep competing with one another. So the negative symbolism of black is death. The positive symbolism of black is humility. In this painting, hell is clearly represented in black with the Christ, while the Christ is in red. And as you can see, there's not a lot of blue. Well, until the Renaissance, which is around 14th to 16th century, it's difficult to have beautiful black color, and they are very expensive. They don't hold to fabric, they don't hold to paintings. So there's not a lot of black in paintings, but black still has a strong symbolism in everyday life. In the 16th century, you have the Protestant Reform. But at the same time that you have a Protestant Reform, you also have technological progress. So the Protestant Reform declares war on bright colors, but the technological progress are going to make blacks so beautiful. So I would say that starting with the Protestant Reform, black is the big winner. There's a moral and economic promotion of black and blue in the society. Nowadays, black becomes the color of elegance, and it's still like that. Would you prefer a black car or a red car? And here is a beautiful picture of Breakfast at Tiffany's with Audrey Hepburn. Finally, a quick summary. Here are the 3 tools, easy to remember, about the meaning of red, blue and black through history. Red, from power to lust. Blue, the favorite color, and black, from hell to elegance. So next time you go to the museum, start in chronological order and look at how the colors of the painting are changing. If you want now to impress your friends and family at the museum, or just, have fun at home, the next video is just for you. I have created 7 awesome trivia questions that you can share. Also, if you think that it is not enough and you want to learn more about the symbolism of colors, check out the link below.
Nice chatting with you. Abonne-toi, which means subscribe to my channel. Have fun and see you at the next video.